Hey guys, welcome back to the QB Docs. Today I'm joined here with Dusty, and we're going to give you guys a really good stretch for hip and turn rotation. Okay, so most of you guys are wondering, well, why is Dusty sitting against the wall? So there's a specific reason why Dusty's sitting against this wall the way he is. So by Dusty sitting in a flex position, a trunk flex position, it puts him in a position where he can't compensate during this exercise. So with hip and turn rotation stretches, we oftentimes see guys want to extend out of those positions because it gets really uncomfortable. So with Dusty sitting against the wall, he can't do that. So we know that we're getting a really good stretch of all of the musculature around the joint, those hip external rotators that might be tight, but also we're going to get some posterior capsule in that hip joint to give some room whenever we rotate and throw, which we need for a good efficient throwing motion. So what we're going to do here is Dusty's going to start, back is flat against the wall, his knees are going to be bent, because he wants to maintain a good rib down position as well. Okay? So once he claims that position, his feet are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width with his toes pointed forward and straight. Okay? So it's a pretty easy position to get into. So once Dusty gets that position, he's not going to put his hands on his knees, and all he's going to do is take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, he's going to drive both knees in at the same time. And this motion would be considered hip and turn rotation. So whenever Dusty goes to throw, he needs this prerequisite range of motion so he can make good throws. So Dusty's going to take a deep breath in. On the exhale, he's going to drive both of those knees in as much as he can, and try to get those knees as close together as possible. And this is going to be a stretch, guys, that's not going to feel too good at first. So on the exhale, you're going to push in. On the inhale, you're going to hold. And on another exhale, you're going to push. So there's going to be a sequence of pushing, holding, until you're trying to get these knees to touch. And it's not going to feel too good, all right? But try to breathe through the restriction. Try to give a low, prolonged stretch. So you'll want to sit in this position for a pretty good amount of time. So say you're a guy that you get your knees together, okay? And, okay, great, so you're getting more flexible, but a good way to progress this exercise would be to put the feet further apart and then try to do the same thing. So ideally, you would want to try and claim a wide enough position to where it emulates your throwing motion position, or that pre-pass position. Okay, so whatever your base might be, with how wide your feet are, try to get your feet that wide and then drive those knees together so you can claim better internal rotation. So as far as how much time you want to spend in this stretch, I would say 2.5 to 3 minutes would be good. Doing this stretch every day if you lack internal rotation. Okay, if you like that video, please check out our other videos at the QB Docs on our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, or our website, thecubdocs.com.